What's happening, everybody? David Dixon here with some guitar pointers for you. Today we're going to talk about major and minor thirds. So you got to know what a major scale is. That'll be your way to know how to apply it to whatever key you're in. So we're going to be in the key of D major today just because it covers the whole neck of the guitar. But you can utilize the same concept in any key that you end up coming across. Here's your major scale in the key of D. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Right, so everybody's heard the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. We're going to think of that in numbers. So forget about the do, re, mi. Think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it starts over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. You can do this on any string set, 2 strings at a time that are neighboring. Today we're going to do it from the B string to the high E string. So your highest 2 strings on the guitar. So in the key of D, you want to find the root note of whatever key you're in. You want to find that on the B string. Alright? And then you're going to play the scale up the neck of the guitar instead of across like I did earlier. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. You want to play the harmony to that note on the high E string while you're playing the scale I just played on the B string. Essentially, you're going to play the 1 and then the 1, 2, 3. You're going to play the 1 and 3 at the same time. And that 3 has to be on the high E string. So you just use your ear and sound it out. And then you'll play the 2 and the 4 at the same time. That's 2 frets apart. Your 3 is on the 5th fret on the B string, and your 1 is on the 3rd fret on the high E string. Alright, so every one of these in this pattern is going to be a major or a minor third. So we have a 1 to the 3, 2 to the 4, 3 to the 5, 4 to the 6, 5 to the 7, 6 to the 1, 7 to the 2, 1 to the 3. Alright, so you start and end on the same one. And you want to practice that to the point where you can jump around, make your own little exercises. When I was learning it and getting familiar with it, I would do step 1, step 2, step 3, and then back to step 1. Then I would say step 2, step 3, step 4, step 2. So you can make little patterns. Or 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to get so familiar that you can kind of feel going through the scale. If you want to really break down the pattern, it's major third, minor third, minor third, major third, major third, minor third, minor. So there's a pattern there that you can get used to. You just got to do it a few times. This is also cool because it's used in a lot of different styles, everything from bluegrass to blues, soul, rock, R&B. It's used in Hawaiian and Italian music. Really cool. They'll do like a tremolo thing. And when you get really good at it, you can start using some fillers in between the steps. Like here between the 2, step 2 and step 3. We could connect it with the only frets that are left there in between. So you can have this now. You can do it further up the scale. So you got. You can really expand on this and really get some tasteful stuff out of it. You can break them apart. One more thing I want to talk about, if you get really good at that and you feel like you want to do a little more with that concept, you could actually move the high note to the A string. So instead of having these neighboring strings now, you're going to have your D, your root, on the A string. And then the harmony that was on the E string, you're gonna find that on the B string. So now you got this. You can get really cool stuff with that. The first song that comes to mind is the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Scar Tissue. That's not the key that the song is actually in, but that's the lick. Also, in the key of G, the Beatles' Blackbird, one of my favorite songs ever. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. That whole song is based around these third intervals, but they're doing a very low root and a much higher third. So you get 2 completely different sounds. How this would sound if we had them on neighboring strings. But instead instead they break it apart to a lower register and a higher register. You can do this all the way up the neck. So mess around with this concept, see how you can utilize it. It gets really fun once you get the hang of it a little bit. So be patient, practice it up and down the neck, and see if you can apply it to different keys. Please subscribe to my videos, share them with your guitar playing friends if they've helped you, and by all means leave a comment if you're curious about any other concepts, and I'll make a future video talking about it, and hopefully that'll help you too. You guys have a good one.